future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. dreams, yeah, I'm on the road. No bull, no bluff, just a cow on the bowl. Rocket League chaos in the bourbon flow. Pastures wide, yeah, watch me glide. Moving fast in the countryside. Moving fast in the countryside.
What is going on, everybody? We are back with more Royalty Series. I am a Crusty Cow and I will be your host for this evening. We are on the first week of the playoffs of the Royalty Series. After 5 long weeks of Swiss stage, we are finally here with the playoffs. Starting on, I don't know if there's been any already, but we have Imperial Esports versus Death Cloud Umbra. Sorry, the last letters got cut off of the overlay for some reason. Not really sure why, but yes, let's just have a look at what is going on. So the standings, this was at the end. So Imperial Esports, you'll see them at the top there in 4th place, are only dropping one series in the 5 week. And towards the bottom there in 13th place, we have Death Cloud. Oh, sorry, I'm getting my head's a bit of a fog at the moment. I'm supposed to have a co-caster here, but I think he's running a bit late. Death Cloud up there with only 2 losses out of the 5, so they're going to be up against it tonight. And we have seen both these teams on the stream before. And we have the bracket here, as you can see there, up near the top there. We have Imperial Esports, Death Cloud Umbra, and they will be taking, the winner of that will be taking off Oku, I believe that says. So, exciting stuff in this best of 7. That's going to be happening very soon, due to start in 8 minutes' time. And hopefully before then my co-caster will show up. But if not, you will just be stuck with me, the cow. I'll try to keep you all entertained and keep the gameplay flowing, I guess. Try to make sure. Get everything sorted. But how's everybody doing today? I'm going to go 3 predictions up. Yeah, appreciate it, Papa. There's Luke as well. Just seeing you in the chat there. Dustin as well. Demo Queen, do not worry. I did not forget about you. I was just getting everything in the air so everybody knows what is happening. I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday so far. I do apologise if I'm a little bit out, like, what's the word? Out of it a little bit. It's just, yeah, one of them weeks, I've got lots of casts to do, never enough time to do them. But we still persevere and get on with this. And I believe he has arrived. Joining me in the booth tonight, the utterly unstoppable, hoof-hearted humorist and my partner in the casting crime, KJ.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm awake. I'm here.
Yeah, I was getting a little bit worried there.
I had a rough night of sleep last night, and I may or may not have dozed off in my life.
You're all good. Yeah, now that's all that matters. Are you ready for some casting shenanigans?
Yeah, this is T-Series. It's the first round playoff match. We have seen this, if this is the same Imperial Esports team, which all these guys yesterday win a finals match, and they're gonna go play a grand finals match at another time this week or next week. One of those two.
My apologies. Yes, we turn KJ up a bit.
You can turn me up or you can turn me on.
Is that better, guys?
Hello.
Quite loud. It might be on your end, KJ.
I know I got a hold of my computer, so let's see. Loud or soft?
This is why we have chat. Is that better?
That's properties. No, that's all in there. Hello. Testing 17,
they're saying,
16,
yep.
15.
Yep, say much better. There was an echo, but I think I've sorted that. Apologies, chat. Yep, better, cool. Yep, we can carry on with talking Rocket League instead of talking technical difficulties.
Yeah, and turning KJ on.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, apparently. But yeah,
That's always a thing they like to talk about.
yeah. But yeah,
I mean,
as you,
ignore it. Sorry.
it's all good. As you were saying just before, though, yeah, Imperial Esports will be featuring them again next weekend. I think it's actually no, is it this weekend? Oh, it's one of the two. Don't let me know, but I'm an official caster for their org anyway, so they do appear a lot on the channel. And so far, having a good run of it on the channel. Got some one loss.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
far.
they've only lost once that I know of.
I think out of it's got to be double digits now.
I should probably put this in there as well, but I have requested it should be deal. Yeah, because you can't cast the match while not actually watching it.
Brave to win. Oh wait, not this stream. When is it? I've got Brave again Saturday. Yeah,
I don't know. You didn't tell me your schedule.
So I was so more talking to myself there. Schedule's in the Discord.
Krusty,
Yeah, Saturday.
I need to be in the party.
That is a good point. I haven't got Rocket League actually open at the moment. I was
Oh my god, we're professionals here.
Oh yeah, I know, we're professionals. That's why people love us.
Okay, so while we get all that straightened out, so we saw these guys, this Imperial team. I want to say Sunday.
I believe it was Sunday. It
In
was either
the-
Sunday
in
or
the f-
Monday.
No, because I didn't do anything yesterday because I was bored.
Yesterday
you
was
saw these
Tuesday.
guys on Sunday. I don't know. Whatever. No, it was Monday. That's right, because it was Sunday Rocket League on a Monday.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Rocket Sundays. Yeah. Oh, so many leagues, man. Apologies, chat. We are professionals over here. We always hash all this out before we say, oh no, we don't.
No,
that's like we
we
should
don't.
start doing.
We don't because this is because this gives content for everybody. You know, if we argue back and forth, we're like a terrible married couple that shouldn't be married. You know, that's how a good casting team works.
Is indeed all for the content.
I was kind of looking at the
But Luke, it wasn't you were following me before. I think that's appropriate for once this happened. But thank you so much for the follow. Don't look at the alert. Whoops. See you later. I already did. Just updated that alert like an hour ago anyway, so you were the first person to use it. But at least there was a reason for you not following before. We got the start time due in 2 minutes. Hey, what's up, mate? What rank is this? These guys are between C3 and GC1. This is for the All Stars? Yeah, All Stars League for the Royalty Series. So all teams are between C3 and GC1.
So I was just looking at seeding here.
What was that, KJ?
I was just looking at the seeding here. This is crazy. A number 4 seed in Inferior taking on a number 13 seed in Death Cloud Umbra.
Yeah, the way they usually do it is like the number 1 seed will take on the number 16 seed, and then 2 against 15. Who do you guys think is winning? Well, I'm going to say I think Imperial Sport have more momentum. They finished 4th in the league, whereas Death Cloud finished 14th. And Imperial Esports at the minute around quite on the winning streak on my stream. They've only lost 1 game out of, I'd say, at least 10. And then Death Cloud Umbra, I did cast for them for the first time last week. So they were a pretty good team. Aha! And the players have arrived. Probably as well, bang on the dot. Are we ready, KG?
Yeah, there's something really interesting that I'm looking at here because if I'm looking at this correctly, Imperial Esports are averaging 1,280.6 points per game compared to Death Cloud Umbra, who is averaging 924.38 score per game. So out of 3 players, that is a huge difference.
Yes, definitely. Let's let them get the go-ahead there. I love Octane. I got accepted. I see, yeah. Create a schedule. Keep up with the request to cast a channel, and just keep up the grind. Just don't give up. It does take a while. Just know for a fact that it's going to just take years. And yeah, create a schedule. Create a schedule. Raps, love the name. Hope you're talking to me. Thank you very much. It was just, I made the name ages ago as a bit of a joke, you know, a musty cow, a crusty cow, and then it just kind of stuck. But I appreciate it. And they're just a week away.
Don't let him fool you. It's because he's old.
Yeah, that too. But to be fair, if it's because I'm old, it's like I should be called a creaky cow because my bones are all creaky.
Well, at least it's creaky, not creepy.
Oh yeah, I'm not a creepy cow. What do you mean, cow? You'll have a schedule on Twitch that you can update when anytime you get a cast. Just put it on your schedule, so then all your followers and stuff can can see what you got going on and stuff. And make sure you like at the beginning of the week, just try and designate days where you actually will be casting. Because eventually, like through royalty, I'm now official caster for 3 orgs. So I now have certain days where certain orgs they get priority on that day. So just keep it up with stuff like that, and like as I said before, just keep up the grind.
Yeah, keep grinding because we suck. We suck at this. We're not good. We're not good at all.
I'm number 1 for legal reasons. Joke.
For legal reasons, it's crazy. Well, so wait, does that mean you're the number 1 crusty cow and I'm the legendary KJ?
Yes. Sure, why not?
Huh. Interesting. Wouldn't that mean I'm number 1 then?
Well, you're the number 1 KJ.
See, yeah, I see what you did there. You just sneaky little saucy minx.
Anyway, I think one of the guys is just using the bathroom. So, who is that?
Who is 5 TV?
Sub. Yeah, yeah, he's not allowed to be in the lobby if the other team do not agree to it beforehand. Because the person spectating, which would be the sub, they could keep an eye on Period Esports boost and then just, tell them. Any players in the field casting. Right, yep. Seems like we're all sorted. It is like they're all not going to lie. I mean, I understand the rule, but the sub is allowed to be in the lobby as long as they get previous confirmation from the opposition.
Correct.
But I don't see the problem with your sub being in your party but staying out the lobby and just join party match if you need him. Only a couple of extra buttons.
I mean, that's the way a lot of leagues work. I mean, because it does create an unfair advantage. It's just, yeah.
It looks like we're kicking it off now. Now we've got all that sorted out. Everybody's here. We are 4 minutes over the start time.
Hey, it's a lot sooner than what it normally is.
This is true. Nitro just gets absolutely beamed in the head with that ball. Not really sure what happened there, but C1 does get good control of it. Gets it over Mitoshi, that goes towards them, but Sigma does get the block. KM puts it high towards the middle, but RX can come in to get a defensive touch into that corner. Mitoshi? Or Mitoshi? I think I got it right the first time I said it, second time I butcher it. Backflip by KM in the net, and there was a chance, but no, he's cleared wide. Sigma keeping the pressure on, Nitro waiting on backboard, and he gets the clear.
This is a lot of high octane, very speedy play. A lot different than what we saw on Monday. It was a lot of slow plays, and C1 getting that save. We're definitely going to have a real good conversation because this is going to be a good series. And Krusty, please remind me, is this best of 5 or 7?
7.
Okay. well, then that'll be even more interesting, especially if Death Cloud here can do something to take down this Imperial team.
Yeah, and we've already seen our first casualty of war, which was Nitro. And as I say that is a rare whiff from Nitro, and RX can capitalise and get the first goal of the series.
Yeah, and a good touch there from Sigma to RXV. Great touch off the corner. Just nobody from Imperial prepared for the pass. And that's something that Imperial is going to have to really start to shut down as quick as possible, is those passing plays, and just look for them for themselves.
Yeah, definitely. And Luke, after game 1, it will correct itself, and we found this out the other day. It does show best of 5, but once it corrects itself, it will show as best of 7. There we go. Thanks, Papa. He's clear into the corner, and RX can take control of this. Tries to see this, pick this towards the middle, but who's there? Nitro is there, but Sigma can get in the way. But came with a dunk. Oh, that was a dangerous home goal. I was about to say, where's my crossbar sound? But it did turn up.
Did you pick the crossbar sound?
I did. It did go off.
What do we got for today?
It's sus. The sus noise. What type of esports is this? There it is again. It's very faint. I'll have to change that, 'cause that's rubbish, that one. Sigma towards the back board. Nitro gets it cleared over towards C1, but RX can cut off the play instantly before it even starts to develop. Nitro not with the greatest 50 Sigma towards the back ball. C1 with a rare whiff. KM with no boost. The play is still happening, but C1 can cut in from the other side of the field to get the clear.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of extended time pressure coming out from Death Cloud. Not very good if you're an Imperial Esports fan, but they have got to figure out something. They're not finding each other in the midfield. Imperial is not rotating well around each other right now. They're gonna definitely have to clean that up and start maintaining boost.
Definitely. Raps 2-1-3-4. This is the Royalty Series. So a league that runs for 5 weeks, and the top 16 teams go into playoffs to compete for the grand prize, which I can't remember what it is this season. I see one there with a bit more aggression coming through from Imperial now. It's a great demo to try and get that ball into the goal hole. But they cleared along Nitro. A bit awkward at the back there. Takes his time. Good reactions, but it's not good enough. And we have 2-0 in favour of Death Cloud Umbra.
Yeah, and a good job by RXV to slow this play down just enough to make Nitro even more awkward. Nitro not able to get that touch that he wanted to be able to put that out for C1 to clear that ball away. And 2-0 now for Death Cloud. Imperial Esports, you got 2 minutes. You got to try to find that first goal.
There it is.
Well, just as I say that, Nitro says, "Shut up, KJ. You've talked to me once before. I don't want to hear your voice again."
Yeah, it was starting to look a bit panicky for Imperial Esports there, but Nitro just threw himself into that challenge. He gets the better end of that 50, and they've cut the lead in half. 1 goal left to go, at least, to keep themselves in this game number 1.
You know, Krusty, we always talk about it, and you know, what is it that we always say about the first game? First game, worst game, right?
Best game, worst game.
I feel like that's what we're seeing from this Imperial team. It's just a first game, worst game right now, and that's a really good save by Nitro, because I believe that how did we say it? Matashi. But it doesn't even matter because RXB says no. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in my. I believe that is a hat trick for him. Yes, it is.
Yeah, coming out strong, RX. He definitely got warmed up before this game. But this is quite uncharacteristic from what we've seen from Imperial Esports before. They do seem a bit, what's the word, rigid, just not really linking up the way that we have seen many times. And again, shut up, Krusty Cow. It's like Nitro's doing it on purpose. He just knows with, like, just kind of doubting them, and he's like, no, shut up.
They seem panicky. Is probably the best way that I would describe how Imperial is playing. They're not used to it. This team is not used to playing from behind very often. And it's a lot of panic touches, a lot of just giving the ball away, no real control. It's just, it seems very panicky. As that was a really good pass down to C1, gonna be blocked away. But it just feels, it doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, and they're starting work on these passing plays now, which even if they do not get another goal, as long as they can end with a bit of momentum, end with some team plays, get the confidence up a bit. But they have still got time to do this, and as I say, that Matosh does get the clear off the backboard. Nitro coming in strong, big 50. And has to back off with only 6 boosts. Sigma does get the touch over. C1 does get dunked. RX can go up here and try and put the pressure on, but Nitro perfectly placed on the backboard. Pass down towards KM. Good catch. Gets it past Matoshi. He does get booted for his efforts, and Nitro can clear it over towards KM.
Yeah, luckily the booty was not left open there. But this ball needs to find its way into the Death Cloud goal if Imperial want to be able to take this game to overtime. But with the last 10 seconds left, it is going to be a very tall task as Nitro trying to put one in. KMW not going to be able to find it. This ball, last chance opportunity, goes to the ground. Death Cloud, winners of game number 1.
And Nodzilla, this is between C3 and GC1, and they are EU teams. It's not very often I cast for NA at the moment, and usually if I do, it's for the SRC. But yeah, it was an interesting first game. Death Cloud came out swinging. The Imperial Esports didn't really settle in until the last third of the match. But now they've got they did get a bit of momentum going, so we'll just see what they could do in game number 2.
Yeah, but momentum, huge part of this game. But the way RXV was playing in that first game, that is crazy. 3 for 3, shooting 100%. Every single goal assisted. So that's something we're really going to have to look for. Imperial also all goals assisted, but just not. I think you said it best. They were playing very rigid, and it did not they did not look comfortable at all until, like you said, that last third of the game.
It might even be just nerves. They might not have warmed up, but the nerves might be kicking in because, again, this is week 1 of the playoffs. We did just see Imperia on Monday, I think we agreed on, where they were playing in upper bracket final in a different league. But only because it's a different league, it doesn't mean the pressure still might not be on.
It's a lot, especially when you're going into a playoff game. What can go wrong is the very first thing that goes into your mind. But apparently nothing for Nitro, because he is going to continue his wonderful scoring streak off of the kickoff, and what a touch this was.
Yeah, about 5 seconds of gameplay too late. If only that was in the last game, it would have been OT right now. But at least they do come out swimming. The momentum is going to be shifting, I feel, in this game. And I can see this going to a 1-1 in the series.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from, but you got to shut a player like RXV down. You just have to, because he was perfect on shooting, and awkward touches like that are not going to help your team.
Definitely not. But yeah, RX, look at that. He was not shut down quick enough, and KJ was right. You need to shut this man down. He is just stomping all over you. He's only game number 2, 31 seconds in, and he has 4 goals to his name so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, and I mean no disrespect by this, but KM, that was a terrible challenge. You are last back. You've got to take your time there, and that just seems to be the tail of the tape for Imperial. And defensively, offensively, they seem to be doing okay, starting to find each other, but on the defensive side, it just looks so awkward.
Yeah, bearing in mind as well, it is the 4th team seed playing against the 4th seed. And the 4th team seed at the moment are kind of running rings around Imperia. And Nitro, we've still yet to see him step up defensively like we have known and seen in previous casts. But that is a great touch off that backward. When I say backward, I mean across by the squeaky toy. Is showing his appearance now that I changed it from the other sound.
You changed it to a squeaky toy?
I did.
Oh my god, I love every second about that.
The other one wasn't really here. You couldn't really hear it, so I changed it. That's going on the blacklist of crossbar sounds.
we have a list of teams, and oh my god, what a touch from RXV, taking the lead back. And what a passing play that we are seeing from Death Cloud.
Yeah, this is us. the professional casters. When we either engage with chat or we go off topic, there is a goal. But they are just helping us look good. RX now with
thank you.
5 goals to his name. Is he going to score another hat-trick in this series? We will see in just over 3 minutes. It does not feel like there's that much time left, but there is. And we're at 3 goals with nearly 3 minutes to go.
Oh, that was a good pass down from KM, looking for C1. Just not able to get a touch on it. But I like the pressure that's mounting here for Imperior, but it is just shut down so quickly by this Death Cloud team. It is absolutely insane. Especially, we know this Imperior esports team, they are very pressure-based.
They are pressure-based, and Nitro could not get any saves if he is Danny Delitoed. But that is just the way it goes. Nearly halfway into this game, Imperial Esports really struggling against this team. It's actually quite baffling to know they finished in the 14th seed after the seeing the way they're playing at the moment. But this is still going to be a long series. It is a best of 7, and this is only game number 2. This could go to the full 7 if Imperial can finally link up properly, shut down the plays quick enough, and just get the big round thing into the goal hole.
Well, and that is going to deal with shutting down RXV. He has just been an absolute mastermind on offense. And to be honest with you, getting Sigma out of there as well. Sigma has done very well on defense. And just making sure that they're Danny DeLitoing as many players as they can to give themselves the opportunities.
Oh, that's a big buddy. Oh, nearly another squeaky toy. That's a great block by RX. He's showing he can just do it, can't just do it offensively, there's also defensively. Mitoshi is up into the wall. And that is just sent clearly. Possession just given away there. Maybe should not have boomed that, just maybe just kept on it a bit longer and burned some time off the clock. But there's a double commit, that's not what you want to see. C1 does try and get the skim redirect, but does not make contact.
Yeah, I got one of those earlier today. I just wanted to throw that out there. I thought it was really cool. I honestly thought he was going to get that skim. But again, we just stay tied we're tied. This game is tied. This game is tied at 2-1. I can't speak.
Yeah, it's all right. We're professionals, sir. It's fine. What's up, Tober? KJ, you got one for both teams' purposes.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, I did really good this morning.
45 seconds left to go. Imperial still down by 1. Not too much to ask for in some matches, but the way the Death Cloud is playing, it does seem a bit impossible. That is a great defensive stance there by RX. That is put long, but Sigma can get the touch onto the back wall. Can RX follow this up with no boost? He can get the clear, but C1 is there to keep the pressure on. But he cannot get it past the defenders, even when he deletes them. And KM can catch this and try and send it long because the whiff. Not a great time to whiff it there.
No, definitely not. You've had all this pressure for the last minute, but Imperior finding themselves on the defensive half. Good little pinch there by Sigma and RX, but with 5 seconds left, Imperior have to try to make some magic happen, and that's a really bad touch there from Sigma, but that ball's going down. 2-0 Death Cloud. And Krusty, this Imperior team just does not look at form.
This is not the Imperial team we have seen many times on the channel. I'm not sure what's going on, but they need to figure something out. They need to take these next 50 seconds just to talk. You know, just get loosened up and just try to get back on this. Rusty, can you change the name on the boost? What?
Huh?
Can you change the names on the boost meters? No, I can't. Well, at least not in a minute. I'd have to look into that. I'll basically have to redesign the whole overlay, which I didn't design because I don't know how to do it. But I'll look into it for next time. I'm not really sure why you can't really see it though. But anyway, was that sorry?
Nothing. I'm just talking out loud.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, back to Rocket League. I'm giving these guys the opportunity to have the whole 50 seconds because I really feel like they need it.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. Where is Black on Black? I've never seen that. I don't know why it's done that, Papa. I'll be sure. Oh, shit! Sorry. Oh, for God's sake. That's not good. Right, I'm going to have to leave and rejoin the lobby at the end of this game. Okay, I'm going to... Anyway, back to the Rocket League. We're professionals here. He's a big whiff there by RX, but C1 can go up for this. Tries to take a soft back touch. That's a great play, actually. Pass back to KM and then goes for the bump. And then another back play. Is that what their plan is, to keep doing back passes? Uncharacteristic, but, you know.
Passes aren't going to help it move forward.
Yeah, right. In reverse. Yeah, professional nods in a yes.
I'm sorry, that broke me a little bit. It is very hard to get me to break whenever it comes to casting, but that got me good. Thank you.
Oh.
And Matoshi gonna start off the scoring 1-0. No touch coming out for Nitro. Honestly, just a really good pop by Matoshi to be able to get that first goal.
Yeah, there was also the assist from the Squeaky Toy as well. He's definitely making its mark on this series. And we have finally a goal going to someone on Death Cloud that isn't RX. So the other players, they do exist. And now they have made it known. And Nitro can get this clear. See, one tries to pass it back towards the middle, but gets a bit too much sauce on that one. Leads for KM. KM into that corner. Sigma with a catch. Slows the play down. Great touch pass KM and pass C1. C1 a little bit too close there in that rotation. And then yeets Nitro back into the net. He says, go back there. That's where you're most known to be. And RX can take this up on the solo play. Air dribble. Can he get another touchdown? Flip reset, but Nitro cuts him off. That's what they need to do. And there's a shot, and it's 1-1 already.
I think if I saw this correctly, there was a team bump. Matoshi and Sigma bumping each other on the back line, clearing that out for C1 to be able to put a nice shot on target. Good tie game. That's what we need to see Imperial start doing, is looking and taking advantage of the mistakes that come out from this Death Cloud team.
Yeah, that's what you said in the first two games as well. They need to start locking down RX. And that goal for Imperial Esports did come from an insta challenge from Nitro, which went straight to C1, and he managed to shot on net after there was also a mistake. There is another mistake, and now Imperial Esports are in the lead. 2-1.
Yeah. Great job from KM to just barely touch that. That literally removed RX from the equation. C1 able to rotate in, put a powerful shot on. Nobody's going to touch that. That's 65 miles per hour. One of the hardest shots to defend. And Imperial finally showing some signs of life in this series. And hopefully they can continue.
Well, really a great solo effort from RX. Came a little bit awkward, just getting clear over to C1, who can manage to bang this along. Nitro is up quick, opts for the shot instead of the pass. KM was there ready and waiting with nearly full boost. That is cleared along towards C1, up against RX. Great 50. KM up very quickly. Managed to get a nice soft touch pass. One Sigma clears him. Only goes to the middle. Nitro is up, but RX can get up to make the block.
Yeah, it's good speed by Imperial. They're finally starting to speed up the play, control the pace of the game. That's what they really need to do, especially against a player like RX, who has been very quick to the ball and has been beating this Imperial team so many times. The booty is open off of... Who was that getting Danny DeLito?
It was Nitro.
It was Nitro. Our goalie extraordinaire being taken out of the play.
A great play there to see what they can do to tie this game up, delete the last man, and all he can do is let that goal go in while he goes around the pitch picking up bits of his Fennec. So we're back to even. Who's going to be the team to get the advantage? Nitro has a great touch off that battle. Had to cut in on the rotation there from behind the ball. And then gets Danny DeLito again. That is a pass towards the middle. The only person there is KM. He's got no boost. Does play it past one. That's a great play. C1 in there quickly. This is a squeaky toy. Can someone get there before Nitro? Matoshi does get the touch. That is towards net, but Sigma is there ready and waiting.
Oh, good opportunity and good job by Nitro to stay on that ball and not automatically rotate out. A great job by Imperior to be there for the shot. RX just nowhere close to be able to make any touch.
Yeah, great play from Nitro, just making sure that pressure stays there and stays square while they manage to take the lead again in this game number 3. And C1 does get a demo on RX. RX can't be an aggressive mastermind if he is deleted. Nitro touch towards the bubble. That's going to waterfall. That's awkward. Nitro can get up here, but it's going to be a pass opportunity after bubble. KM is up. No boost though. Fake. C1 opts to not go for that. That was probably a smart idea.
Actually, I'm going to disagree with you on that. Trying to make the recognition that nobody from Death Cloud had any boost. If C1 goes there, that is potentially a 4th goal. But you know what? I do understand him not going for that.
Great shot. Those forces still coming on the back row. Both panic jump, but they do get the save. And Imperial Esports can maintain this lead. That's a great challenge from KM. That's going to waterfall down. That is awkward. Nitro has to get a touch here, but that is good into the corner. And a double try and put it towards the middle. RX awkward. That is an open beanie, but nobody can get there before Sigma can get the clear. And the pressure is still there. Sigma with a whiff up against RX, and there is an accidental whiff, which actually fakes out the attacker.
Oh, what a great pass from Nitro to C1. And oh my god, what a bench.
Yeesh. And then C1 just gets absolutely destroyed. Sigma with a long clear, nearly 20 seconds to go. And if Death Cloud want to potentially take this to match point, they need to get a goal in regulation. 15 seconds. Can C1 get this? Double! That is a great shot. Double assist from the squeaky toy. And now the lead is pretty much sealed.
Oh, that was disgusting. A beautiful and perfect first touch, leading to the double touch. 4-2 Imperior. This Imperior team showing signs of life, showing everybody why they're the number 4 seed in this playoff. And what a touch by Nitro, getting himself yet another goal. And I believe that's 4 for him in this series.
Nitro, no, 1.
False. Nitro had 2 goals in the first game.
Oh, sorry, my apologies, I misheard. I thought you meant this game.
I think that is his 4th, either 4th or 5th goal.
Yeah, I haven't really been keeping track, but yeah, anyway. We do have a player left, just making a car change before the end of regulation. I have just got to leave the match and then rejoin. Otherwise, it's just going to put me on a team again straight away. We can't have that. But yeah, Imperia. They seem to finally have found their footing. They came out swinging in that one. Yeah, but apparently I'm on their team.
You better hope that it doesn't put you back in. I can't lie. I mean, we got to have a little bit of fun with this because, this is such a great game for Imperial, but it is funny because you join that team and then all of a sudden they win 5-2. It's like the universe knew. Oh, the Krusty Cow has joined the team. All right, yeah, we can do this.
I'm just gonna restart. You can go to spectate still, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'm gonna restart the lobby. Let them know I'm restarting. Oh yeah, the overlay will keep track of it anyway. Oh shit. Apologies about this chat. We are professionals.
So they have started playing. I put in there that we are restarting lobby. Nobody seems to see it. Let me check my settings real quick. This game is not going to count.
I don't want to join the party match together. It's just going to put me in on a team. Sorry about this, chat. No problems again. Are they still playing?
The problem is, yes, the problem is if somebody scores, that's going to create an even bigger issue.
I'll rejoin the party match to see if it puts me on a team.
It will probably put you on a team. About.
Well, I mean, they asked for a lobby reset. Why to reset the lobby and they continue playing? So.
Oh, they did ask for a lobby reset?
Yep. I believe it was C1. Anyway, continue on with the gameplay and we'll restart if need be. Long Masashi does get a touch long. C1 does get the touch down. No boost to follow this up though. Okay, with a dunk. Nearly goes in. But C1, fortunately, could not get the better into the 50. And we have first goal in favour of Death Cloud again with RX.
Yeah, and a good job by RX. Great 50-50. Able to push this one all the way down to the other end of the field. They're saying on this game.
Not this game for what?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. That is that message came from Sigma.
Yeah, I seen that. Oh, there's 2-0 to Death Cloud. And Sigma, I believe that's his first time on the score sheet.
It is. It is his first goal of the series. And I don't know. Yep. Things are happening. This may be a controversial game.
Yeah, so we might be commenting on this game for no reason there, but we'll get to the end of it after this game. But that is, but either way, we'll carry on like it's going to be an official one, and the lead is cut in half, and KM does manage to get the first goal in favour of Imperial Esports.
Yeah, and a good touch here by KM, able to get that past one, able to get that past Sigma, who then ends up just single jumping and flipping forward. No chance of having a touch, and a great well-played shot coming out from KM.
What's up, 137? Moo, indeed. Hope you're doing good. It's been a while since I've seen you in the stream. Hope you're doing good. Nitro can get a clear long possession thrown away, though. RX does collect. Gets a beat past Nitro. See one with the catch. And the edge dribble and manages to edge dribble it all the way in with barely even a sniff of a challenge. And we're at an even game.
Yeah, I feel like I need to take a shower after that. Because that was kind of dirty. What a great touch from C1. Able to get the air dribble, ground to air dribble, past two defenders. And like you said, we have ourselves a tie game. 2:30 left to go, 2-2. And now it's starting to turn into a series, whether this is a controversial game or not.
Yeah, and, well, actually, it doesn't have to be a controversial game. I figure that will play to fix it. But anyway, we'll carry on. KM with a shot. Toshi can get a touch there. Had 0 boost, but was in a good position to actually get the clear. Kano, you don't need a bath. You need holy water, apparently.
Wait, why? No, this is crazy.
Good block there from C1. Matoshi could not get enough boost to get rid of that. It appears like there's just not much boost going in favour of Death Cloud. KM can put that towards the net, but Matoshi, that is a great clear. Managed to get there quick enough.
Yeah, and a good job by Matoshi to be able to put that one wide and to the corner, because otherwise that ball was destined for the net off of that shot from KM. KM doing a really good job being an offensive presence, but is getting dunked out consistently. So might have to figure out a different way to take those challenges.
And then Sigma getting his second goal on the score sheet. He had no goals up until this game, and now he's got 2 to his name, showing he's not just a third man, he is also part of this team. And we are at 3-2 in favour of Death Cloud again.
Yeah, Nitro just looked really awkward. No boost on the back line, just not able to make it any sort of touch on that. And yeah, I mean, 3-2, it's a very interesting, this one is a very interesting game. Not because of everything that has happened, but because this is the most signs of life that we've seen both of these teams have at the same time. Not just a 1-1-1 difference.
Yeah, this seems to be the most even both these teams have been in the whole series. Imperial are still behind and placing potentially against match point. But C1 does use the squeaky toy there to get the clear. That's a great read as well to get in front of that really quickly. RX is up against Nitro, does get the better end of it. Can land, but can't land good enough to make the challenge as KM tries to put this in towards net. And C1 can shoot this with nobody in the way. He just has free real estate and finds that top bins. Tied game.
Well, he has free real estate as well as, I do believe, hold on, I don't want to. No, okay, he only has 2 goals, but he has 5 shots. And that is just, Imperial have 8 shots total compared to 6 from Death Cloud. So the pressure is there. They need to do a better job of finishing. A little bit better is Sigma looks for a shot on net. Not going to find it. It's going to be saved away. And Krusty, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, buddy. And this is looking like it's going to go to overtime.
We've got 4 seconds left to go. It could be the first OT of the series unless someone can pull a bunny out of the hat and pull off some magic shot. But no, we have our first OT of the series.
So it could be over very quickly, and it is. RX going to put this one in 4-3, 3 seconds into OT. And what a kickoff from Matoshi. Nitro cheating up way too far. And now we move to match point for Death Cloud, potentially.
I have placed. I'm not sure what's going to happen, though.
I mean, that's going to have to be... That's up to Imperial. Although that's not...
Oh, my bad. Oh, we're going to put me in a team mode again.
There we go.
Yep, cool. Believe it or not, right? That's not the first time I've done that.
Well, here we are, Krusty. Game 5 of potentially 7. And this would be a major upset if Imperial loses. A major upset.
Definitely have come in as the strong favourites. KM cannot get it on the inside of the squeaky toy. That's a great start to the pressure, though, from Imperial Esports. They're not letting the fact that they are behind where Death Cloud are on match point. They're just getting on with the job at hand. They still need to win the next, 2 games in a row?
Well, Imperial, if they want to... we're basically in faux reverse sweep territory. It's not exactly a reverse sweep, but oh my god, that's going to find its way to the net. What a play from KM.
That was a great touch, followed by, he saved his flip as well, gets the ground pinch, posts that in. Great start, great shot from KM. He has really been the aggressor for the Imperial Esports through this series.
Yeah, one problem I am noticing from Imperial, though, is that Nitro is constantly on the back line, playing so far back. He has had little to no boost to be able to really do too much, especially on the defensive side. So it almost feels like they're trying to utilize all 3 to be nothing but pressure. And unfortunately, that doesn't work, especially if you're leaving the booty open.
Definitely not. Nitro is usually the one to be playing quite far back for Imperial Esports. We've seen it many times, but he's just playing a little bit too back more than usual. He just seems to be not playing himself today, which is quite unfortunate with Imperial Esports, but maybe it will turn around in these next few games. And I do apologise to the viewers as well. Just noticed that my overlay says it is 3-2 in the series. It is not. It's actually 3-1. Not really sure why. Probably because I left the match. But anyway... That is boomed forward. I'll have to correct that after this game. That is a double commit on the back line. The KM can get a good clear. RX does get the better end of that. Who's up there? Sigma has a chance to shoot this on net. And RX can clean up. And it's 1-1 again.
Game now. Good touch there by RX, but an even better touch by Sigma. Throws off the entire defense. RX with a great recovery, able to pinch that one off of the other side, using the squeaky toy to be able to get the big round thing into the goal hole.
He got it right.
But what a kickoff.
Lower crossbar sound. Hi, Tamer. I can't remember if I said hi to you before or not, but yeah. How you doing? RX can go up here. RX, he's got a lot of goals to his name in this series so far. Sigma drops it down. Oh, it's a great first touch by C1. A fake attempt from KM. I don't think you could see anything through the smoke of his teammate. Shot towards next. Sigma needs a touch here. Great touch off the backboard. A bit awkward for Nitro, but Mitoshi can pass this down. And C1 is there to get a pass towards middle. Not the greatest of touches. And then there's a whiff, and RX can pick this up and get the attack going.
This is not what you want to do if you're Imperior. You do not want to let RX start doing RX things. And that is what he has done almost all series long, is just do what he can do best. And if you're Imperior, don't let him start heating up.
Fortunately, when they was trying to let RX do RX things, Nitro actually did a Nitro thing. Stealing touch. Oh, and he got a double pop and nearly gets it on target, but C1 can make the save. That would have been a great shot as well.
Yeah, I definitely would have had to ask to take a shower after that, because that would have been absolutely gross. But we play on, tied 1-1, 1:35 left to go, and we could be looking at 2-1 for Imperior, and that is what they need to be able to keep this series going. But yeah, Krusty, I want to continue my thought from earlier, because I kind of lost it. We are in faux reverse sweep time, because with even though Imperior won 1, Death Cloud has won 3, and Imperior have to win the next 3, not the next 2.
Yeah, I said the next 2 because I looked at my overlay and it said 3-2, so it just got me a bit confused.
You're good.
It is 3-1 though, but Imperial do have the commanding lead here. 1 goal ahead, but we have seen from Death Cloud all series that they can come back from 1 goal pretty quickly, so Imperial definitely need to lock down defensively and make sure they're getting challenges quick and just burning time off the clock.
Burning time off the clock is what they're doing really well. Happy to just turtle up a little bit. Happy with the 1-goal lead as Nitro puts this one down. C1 looking for a shot. Just barely puts that one off. And we are now getting down to under a minute left to go. Imperior looking like a strong team right now. C1 gets that one past. This one off the backboard, no double. And that clear is huge for stealing time.
Less than 30 seconds to go. Death Cloud looking for in regulation to take this to OT. But can they find it? Can they get through the defense that Imperial Esports are dishing out really well at the moment? Especially taking this time, 10 seconds to go. Can C1 make this awkward for them? And he can, 8 seconds to go. 2 goals required. That is possibly the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I think that is the nail in the coffin, but look at the speed of that. I'm sure, Krusty, that you're dealing with KPH, but that was 73 miles per hour. That was a powerful shot, and that is a statement shot from C1 saying that we're still here, we are ready to play. And Imperial Esports take this game, and we move on to game 6, and potentially a game 7.
Quickly fixing the overlay. Apologies there. All right, yeah.
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake, yep. Squeaky toy. Ready fast, please. All right. Well.
Now we have a series.
Yeah, well, there's still another 2 games for Imperial to win. The pressure's not off yet. They have came back really well so far. That was a great win for them. Definitely a statement game for Imperia, showing that they are, as you said, still here.
Yeah, it's one thing that I am noticing. Imperior 8 shots on net again. Um, yes, my math was correct. Death Cloud just not able to get the same kind of pressure. They're able to get the shots on, but they are being turned away with ease from Imperior. And it just doesn't seem like this Death Cloud team is prepared.
Yeah, they're looking a bit different to what they did at the start of the series. But it does not mean they cannot do it. They've got this game and possibly another one to still take the series. And Imperia have just got to fight them off where possible, get the goals, keep the pressure going. But as I say, that Death Clouds are the one with the immediate pressure. It's a great touch by Nitro. Tries to move towards backboard, but Matoshi can get a clear and can follow it up. Goes over C1. KM is in an awkward spot here. He's pushed up and quite far there. RX towards the middle. Nitro with a great touch over towards C1.
Seeing the speed come out, C1 doing C1 things. We've seen him in these positions before. He is very, very effective, even whenever he is down in a series. It's something that we see time and time again. C1 just starts absolutely popping off. But this could be a good shot on target, and it is! And Death Cloud, Matoshi taking the lead off of a beautifully placed shot. KM just had no read on the ball.
Great pressure from Death Cloud. They want this finished now, and they are showing how they are going to do it. Imperia Esports behind again in a series that they really do not want to be behind in. They need to get this lead back, and that is a shot from Nitro. That's a great read by RX. Shot blocked. RX can follow up, no boost, but can get a clear.
This ball going all the way down to the other end. Counterattack on, and good touch there by C1. Good job by him to be able to keep that ball out, especially with the smoke screen and Nitro getting number 6. And yes, I did fact check real quick. Getting his 6th goal of this series, and a great shot, just an awkward ball off the backboard.
Nitro is the guy we call the defensive mastermind. He is the one stepping up on the offense. He has got 6 goals, as KJ said. But can it end up being more? Can we amount to more goals? Because they are going to be needed if they want the series to go to 7. But C1 is the one to break the threshold on the tie. And it is 2-1 to Imperial Esports.
C1 says, F you. Everybody stop talking about Nitro. I'm still in this game. I can play just as well as anybody else. Yeah, I was gonna go a little further with my thought, but then I literally just blanked. I'm a professional caster, guys.
Yeah, that's why he's here. Professional channel.
Yeah, absolutely professional. We don't lose our train of thoughts. Anyway, back to Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League. Yeah, that's why we're all here. We're getting shouted at by Papa so much. Nitro does get a clear here, man. Snag that mid boost. Can part it? No, shoot it. Oh, he's in the cross. But that was an insane angle as well. Very unfortunate for that one not to go in. KM can make the challenge on Sigma, cut the pressure on. Matoshi can get the clear. Gives the chance for Death Cloud to go pick up some boost. Matoshi going for the bump plays. But Nitro can catch this. It's still there. KM gets get bumped, but C1 can get the clear to the wall.
Ooh, this is a good opportunity here. That one off the backboard and just rolls up. That is unfortunate for KM. He had to read if that ball was bouncing out, but no luck there as RX continues to play on. But KM doing a very good job of keeping the ball as far away from the net as possible.
It was a great opportunity after that double commit from Imperial Esports, but Death Cloud could not get that offense going. Sigma under a bit of pressure at C1, just playing slow. Oh, I think that was a back overall one. I'm not really too sure.
It was close.
It wasn't quite locked in.
It was close. I don't think it was a lock-in yet.
He went at the back. Just getting defensive touch to the corner. Everyone from Imperial needs to race back now. Alex is on the ball, but he didn't have any boost. Could not get the boost still either. Goes for the bump, gets it on KM, but Nitro, great clear off the backboard. Follow it up. Nice extra touch as well. Mount Matoshi was in a little bit of trouble there, but I did see RX had managed to get back to it. And now we have a clear offensive play potentially incoming. What's the transition going to bring us? All it's going to bring us is nothing, but Matoshi can get a touch up, gets the 50 as well. And Nitro can shoot himself from target. RX out of position, and Imperial Esports 2 goals up.
Nobody saw Nitro pushing up. Great 50-50 by KM. RX cheating out of net, thinking he was going to have total control. Saw Nitro just a little too late. And you know what they say, too little, too late will make a man great. Nitro, providing us with the greatness that he has.
Luigi, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it, my guy. I hope you're doing well, Lulu. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the sub. KM can pass this down to Sigma, apparently. KM, you're on the blue team, right? Nitro, touchdown. Sigma, that's a good clear. He's still keeping the pressure on, but he's actually throwing away the possession. The Nitro see one a bit too close together. They need to loosen these rotations a little bit, not be so close. Mitoshi goes for the bump, does get a clip on Nitro, but Nitro can recover back, and that is touched out into the middle. Sigma with the shot. See, what a bit awkward, and it just had enough power on it to make its way in.
Yeah, unfortunately, C1 not playing the back post, played a little bit too far in, got caught out in no man's land, not able to make the save. And 3-2, 45 seconds left to go. And does Death Cloud have a Cinderella story in the making?
There is only one way to find out. That's a great touch from Alex, but Nitro is there. Oh, that was so close, and they may have cut the lead down by 1. But Imperial say, no, we want it back at 2.
Yeah, that is a great job by Nitro to continue going on that ball again. That is the second time that we have seen that from him. And 36 seconds left to go, down 2. Death Cloud need a miracle. They need to be scoring 1 every 15 seconds now.
And the pressure's definitely on, and at the minute it's looking like we are beginning to a game number 7. Hey, what's up, Lou? Yeah, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good too, my guy, and the little Jack as well. Cheering on EMP. They're on par to the reverse sweep. Well, near enough a reverse sweep, but looks like it's going to be that way. Game 7 is looming, and now it is confirmed unless Imperial can Death Cloud can somehow do 1 goal every 1 second.
If so, that's calculated. See what I did there?
I was going to say scripted.
That would be a very calculated opportunity, but it is not going to happen. This ball is going to find its way to the floor. We've got Game 7, and I'm going to be honest with you, Krusty. I love me a good Game 7. You know what I love even more, though?
Game 7 OT.
Game 7 overtime. Content for content's sake. Let's do this. Hurry up, guys. Ready up. I'm ready to go. I'm over here slamming on my mouse, and it looks like we're going to be having a sub because Sigma, I do believe, may have to leave.
Yeah, I think he's got a bit of work, I think he said, but we'll just see. Nitro activated. Yeah, Nitro activated. It's took him a couple of games, but yeah, he is looking like he's back to normal. Nice Nitro for MVP. Well, we'll see. Luckily, Death Cloud did have a sub available, but has the sub been in free play keeping warm, or has he been sat watching on the screen share? We will see. Game 7, chat. Let's get it. Who's going to take it? Imperial have the momentum, but Death Cloud did have a good start. We're really going to see what is going to happen.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting. I'm just so excited and pumped up for Game 7.
And here we go. Game 7. Death Cloud feeling the pressure. EMP feeling the momentum. But here we go. first kickoff of the last game of the series, and KM with the great shield gets the catch. Flip towards the middle. Nitro could not quite get to it, but KM does keep it going. C1 with the quick challenge. Matoshi up against Nitro. That's a great 50. Matoshi can follow this up. No boost, but that's a great toss towards Marvel. Nitro in a bit of trouble here with a very lack of boost on the back line.
I just realized my mic was muted. I was trying to butt in for a second. So just to let everybody know, 5DB is the sub for Death Cloud. But it's going to be very interesting to see where he fits into the rotation of everything. And KM going to put in a great shot off of an even better pass from C1, the only way that we know.
Great start from EMP. They want it. They're hungry for it. They have fought tooth and nail to bring this back after being down 3-1. But all we can hope for now is a goal from Death Cloud to take this potential OT in game number 7.
Well, we still have a lot of time to wait for that, but either way, I love this. This has been an incredible series so far.
Yeah, we'll just have to see if 5VD can, in fact, make an impact after sitting on the sidelines for 6 games. Just see what he has been up to during them 6 games. He is there. He's up against Nitro, but that might just be a fact of him being cold, how he could not quite get a shot towards the net. That is clear towards the backboard. And he gets the whiff. RX can come in to clear that up.
I do like what I'm seeing from 5DB. He's taking a lot of control on the ball and doing a very good job of trying to fit in where he needs to for the rotation. It's just, it seems a little awkward, and I hope that it does not affect this Death Cloud team, as that is a 3-man save that is needed to be made, but KM going to put this one down. RX able to put that one, a demo comes in, and 5DB turns that one away.
The shot was never seen one. It was quickly back to get that touch. RX with the whiff. Maybe expected that whiff from 5BD because he's been cold, but not RX. And there is a demo on KM that relieves a bit of the offensive pressure. Toshi, that's a great 50. Attack incoming off the ceiling before 5BD, and he gets the goal coming in clutch as the sub in game number 7.
Yeah, great job from Matashi. Listen, if you play Rocket League, you don't play and you're in a lower rank, I'm going to tell you right now, the best thing that you can do, smash the ball off the ceiling, because it is hard for a defense to read.
And that is exactly what they did. We're at a tied game, halfway to go. Who will take the crown? Will it be OT? Will it end in regulation? Who is going to be the cream of the crop? Toshi sends this long. C1 with it insta block, and Nitro a bit awkward, does get bumped. Darts here. RX will go with 5BD is there, probably feeling a bit confident now after getting the first goal for his team after coming in as a sub.
Yeah, that's if you're a Death Cloud fan, that is exactly what you want to see. Is you want to see your team feeling confident in every aspect. Good try there from KM. I saw the vision. I want to say I appreciate what this Imperial team is doing. They are looking for each other. They are trying to make those passing plays, but unfortunately, they are making them so readable for Death Cloud that they're just not able to be effective with them.
Toshi waking up and choosing violence, getting C1 on the back line now. RX just going to be on one, but C1 is looming. Was bad ball 5BD with the whiff. Matoshi in a really awkward spot. Nitro with the 50. Matoshi can get the clear, but KM is there to put it back towards an offensive stance where it could be shot towards the net. RX with the clear out of the corner. KM with the whiff. And RX can just pop this up for 5BD.
Rough spot to be in if you're Imperial. You don't have much in the way of boost. You don't have too many opportunities, and no boost from anybody on Imperial. Nitro finally able to get himself some boost, and same with KM. But this is trouble looming. That's a whiff. That's a shot in Nitro. Could he be the hero of Imperior? It is still yet to be seen, but with 52 seconds, Krusty, it is going to be a tall task.
This is not looking good at the moment for Death Cloud. Less than a minute to go. 1 goal required in regulation. We have no idea how this is going to end up, but it's exciting stuff. Gonna be and there we go.
Oh my god.
They have tied it up less than 20 seconds after Imperia take the lead. Great fake from RX and great touch off that wall as well to get it to Matoshi.
We'll go even further. That was less than 10 seconds after Imperior took the lead. 54 seconds was on the clock, down to 46. Oh my goodness, we've got a game 7. The booty is open. 5DB not gonna be, or 5BD. Did I say DB or BD?
You said DB, but I think we all know who you remember. Nitro's got open booty.
Redirect. Oh my god.
What a final minute this has been so far.
There's been more action in the final minute than there's been all game. I say that respectfully, though.
Imperia, 31 seconds to go. They just need to keep this lead. They have done so well to get to this point. KJ, give the controller back to Nitro, Papa said.
No.
Anyways, 15 seconds. Can Death Cloud do it? Chance, 50, it is the squeaky toy. Last chance. They need to get this ball, but they've got no boost. Only Matoshi with some. C1 just takes his time with no boost. And it looks like game over in favour of Imperial Esports. What a fight back. Okay.
So, was Death Cloud number 13 or number 14?
I believe it was 14.
Okay, because the thing that you sent me said 13. But either way, 13 or 14, they did not play like a 13 or 14 seed. Oh, this Death Cloud team played an incredible series. It just was not enough to take down Imperior, who continue their almost unbeaten streak on your stream.
Yeah, it was close. They just did not start strong, but they did manage to get their grips and get together with everything and managed to bring it back and win in game number 7. That was very well played by Imperial Esports. But commiserations to Death Cloud. I really do not think, as you said, played like a 13th seed team. They played amazing. To even get 3-1 up against a number 4 seed, that's impressive stuff. And look forward to see what they'll bring into the next season of the Royalty Series.
I hope you saw what was asked. It's the same question that gets asked every single time.
What's that?
Take a guess. So, who won? Imperial Esports. So what do you think they won?
Oh, right. I'll let them know it's not happening. I can't interview them after every game. But yeah, I believe that is going to be it for us. Any final words, KJ?
No, hey, congratulations to Imperior. You're moving on to the next round. Good luck in round number 2. We hope to see you back on the channel. And I really hope to be able to be back in here to be able to cast that game as well.
Yeah, Luigi just said in the chat, Imperial still beating up everyone, but that was a hard one for them. They did struggle at the start, but they did well to come back from that. But yeah, that is going to be us, and that is going to wrap up tonight's clash. Both teams gave us an utterly chaotic showdown, and we loved every second of it. Thank you for moving with us through the highs and lows and the absolute barn burner plays. I have been your caster. KJ has been your key co-caster. Keep the pasture loud and proud, and we'll be back with more Rocket League chaos soon. Until then, stay motivated, stay chaotic, and keep on scoring big. Enjoy your day, everybody. Cow out.